Hey, what's going on? It's Rick here. Okay, so check it out. If you guys are in the market for a wireless over-the-ear style headphone, then you might be interested in this one. It's by Ausdom. I'm going to link to them in the description down below. And this is the packaging that it ships in. Now, the thing about these, they come in, I'd say, at a budget price of about $39.99. So what can we expect with them? Well, I'm going to fill you in just a minute here. Inside of the pack, you're going to get a user's manual. This talks about how to pair these with your device. It uses Bluetooth. I'm not sure which version of Bluetooth. Couldn't find it in the product information. But as long as your device, tablet, phone, whatever it is, uses Bluetooth, you should be able to pair with it. I doubt it's going to work with something like your PlayStation 4, though. That's a different type of connection that it uses. However, with that being said, they do throw in this cable that you can make these a wired headphone. So if you want to go wired, then you get compatibility all the way around, unless you're using, let's say, an iPhone without a headphone jack. You also get a cable here, which is micro USB to USB, so you can charge these up. You're going to get about 20 hours of playback time. That really kind of varies depending upon how loud you're playing it back, but about 20 hours. They claim 2,000 hours of standby time. I can't validate that, so I don't know if that's true, but that seems like a lot of standby time. So here's the headset. I will post pictures of this over on metagamers.com, my website, where you can see them up close. But it's pretty decent for $39.99. It's nothing too flashy. It's got a really nice brushed aluminum appearance along the side with some Ausdom branding. We've got this leather-like material that's very padded along the top, as well as the ear cups along the side. You saw how these turned out. More on that in a minute. The thing about this material, though, I've had headphones that have used this before, and after about a year and a half, they start deteriorating. So I don't know if that's going to happen with these, but at $39.99, I guess it's not a bad deal. As we expand this is something I do like. It's got a metal band on the inside. Usually when we see this with a little bit more expensive headphones, it allows you to do something like this. Not that you're going to do this, but it gives you a little bit more durability in the headphones themselves. And of course, you can fit them to size. As we take a look along either side, we've got controls for play, pause, forward, as well as back. And then you've got a little hidden area here that you flip back to charge them up. That's where that micro USB to USB cable is going to go. And then, of course, there is your controls. Again, up close pictures on Metagamers. Taking a look on the other side, we've got an area that you can plug in to make these wired. You have your power button. You also have your volume up and down buttons. And then that is where it is going to pick up your voice for taking your phone calls, which, by the way, not great, not bad, somewhere in between. Nobody complained when I was talking to them in my initial tests using these, but it's not going to be like crystal clear or anything like that. It kind of sounds like the audio does on this, just a little bass heavy. And I'll explain more of that in just a second. Now, here's something that I like, but I don't know if they designed this wrong. Now, notice I can turn these in, okay? My Astros for gaming do this so that when I take a gaming break, I can basically do this and rest them on my shoulder where these kind of go inwards. That seems like that's reasonable, right? Well, if you take a look along the side here, we've got indicators for which ear you're supposed to put this on. This says R for right. This says L for left. So right now I'm holding this backwards. This should be this way, right? Comfortable enough, right, left. I want to turn them in. That's as far as they go. So they turn out, which is kind of strange. So I guess you'd have to turn them out, flip them around, go like this, and then when you want to put them back on, you know, we do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. But there you go. So that's kind of strange in my opinion, but what are you going to do? Now let's talk about audio. So here's the thing. You're getting a headphone that's wireless, that also has the capability to go wired. It's going to run you about $39.99. That in itself is a pretty good bargain for something like this. But what about the sound? Well, I already told you about the voice quality. The sound is okay. It's not great. It's not terrible. Now, it is a bit bass heavy, I gotta say. things tend to get muddied out. I tested this with EDM style, so electric dance music style music, with vocals, with standards, things like Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, with pop music, even listen to some podcasts here, Metagamers Radio. There's shameless plug, which we got to get going again. It's been a while. But some podcasts with this for vocals. And on the music side, it's a little bass heavy. So it tends to wash out definitely the highs and some of the mids. So if you like a really warm sound and you're not about hearing those highs and as much of the mids, and you're just more interested in the boom, 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 these are pretty good. Nothing spectacular, but pretty good. So that's my take on it. I know it's a quick kind of blurb on the audio. Headphones are kind of hard to talk about, but if you want to see them up close, head on over to metagamers.com under the tech section. These are the Ausdom wireless headphones. They can be had for about $39.99. And that's it. Let me know if you guys liked the video by giving it a thumbs up, please. And don't forget to hit subscribe for even more content. I'll catch you guys next time.